Welcome to a tutorial on how to become a vampire lord at level 1, on legendary difficulty. You can choose any race as long as you get the novice mage hood in Helgen Keep. Otherwise, pick a high elf. Go with Ralof into Helgen Keep. Drop any armor or weapons as we do not want to level any skills for the purposes of staying at level 1. Let Ralof do all the fighting or help out with punches as the enemies aggro onto him. Loot any brooms, loose gold, wine, mead, cheese, or potions. Be sure to grab the novice mage hood from the locked cage later into the dungeon. It can be reached without picking the lock itself. Be sure to loot the heavy Imperial Guard armor from the captain. We will need it soon. Proceed through the dungeon by running past the enemies. Once outside, make your way to the Guardian Stones and head towards the river, using it to travel to Riverwood. Once in Riverwood, speak to Faendal and give the fake letter to Camilla.
Next time you might want these thinks is an intelligent, beautiful woman like her wouldn't fall for that nonsense. I've been thinking, maybe could you give her this letter?
Talk some sense into my pick. Another What's this? You can tell Sven that he already has a mother. I'm not speaking to him anymore.
Return to Faendal for some
I
gold.
appreciate your help.
Make him your follower, take his house key, then dismiss him.
Still here. What do you want me to carry? I'll head back home if you need me.
Next, run over to Gerda, grabbing the axe along the way, and chop one set of firewood.
Now, Ray, what's going on? You two look pretty well done in. I can't remember my last sight.
After speaking to Gerda, take any potions or food she has before running over to her home to loot any gold and food she has. Once you are done, do the same with Faendal's house. Next, head to Whiterun through the river to avoid any wolves. Pass by Onningbrew Meadery before heading up to the main Whiterun gates. Instead of speaking with the guards, hit one of them with your fists before putting your hands down. They will then speak to you, allowing you to submit and go to jail.
Safe travels. You have committed crimes against Skyrim Anniversary. You're going to rot.
Once in jail, sleep in the bed to skip time and spawn in front of Dragon's Reach. Go inside Dragon's Reach and speak with the court mage. Ask if they are the only wizard in Whiterun to get a quest to give the town alchemist some frost salts.
That reminds me. Would you be so kind as to deliver? Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Well, that explains why the guards let you in.
Then, exit Dragon's Reach and head to the Bannered Mare. Once inside, give the innkeeper the firewood you chopped, allowing you to take some cheese and wine she has lying around.
Dragons? World's gone mad.
If it's work you need, how about shopping? Honest gold for honest work.
Came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead.
Need anything else? You just let me know.
Next, speak to Uthgerd about fighting her. Utilize the surrounding table and chairs to win the fight. Once you win, ask her to follow you.
They want. I guess I thought a woman was instructed. And why not? 100 gold says I knock your. Just fists. No weapons, no magic, no crime. Let's go. Your note. If you ever need another blade at your side, just ask. Wouldn't mind seeing them handle a few trolls. You're someone who can... Let's not waste any time.
Temporarily leave the inn to speak to Carlotta about someone bothering her.
I heard him boasting at the Bannered Man. If you want to try, go right ahead.
Go back inside to fight Mikhail and report back to Carlotta after winning to gain 250 gold.
You know how to throw a punch.
Fruit and fresh. Really? I'd thank the gods, but I'll settle for thanking you.
Then head inside the Arcadia's cauldron to give her the frost salts.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. You look rather pale. Oh. But I suppose you expect
This allows you to take some of her health potions. Also steal her void salts by holding the take button to pick it up and bring into another room.
What do you need, my friend?
Closing the doors allows you to steal the void salts undetected. Head towards the drunken huntsman to take a note off the front counter. Go to the Whiterun stables and pay to fast travel to Solitude.
Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off.
Once there, go to Katla's farm, pick some potatoes, then sell them to Katla to become a friend of her farm, allowing you to borrow her horse.
We could always use honest pay for honest work. Until next time.
Next, set a map marker as shown on screen. We will be heading over to Castle Volkihar to get the fast travel marker. Once finished, travel back to Katla's farm, take a horse and head up to Solitude.
I'll take care of the horses.
Once in Solitude, don the Imperial heavy armor gained from the guard captain in Helgen Keep.
Everything's all right?
Go to Castle Dower and speak with the man shown on screen. He gives you a key to a chest holding very strong armor for our follower to use.
I knew I could... Here. Show the rebels the futility of their cause.
He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men.
That's not what my scouts report, sir. Every day more join his cause. Riften, Dawnstar, and Winterhold support him.
It's not a cause. It's a rebellion.
Equip your follower with this gear, and then head back to Whiterun stables. Pay to travel to Windhelm next.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
From the Windhelm stables, we are heading towards Gallows Hall. It will be in the southwest direction as shown on screen. Once in the hall, take any greater, grand or black soul gems as well as any brooms, or orichalcum ingots and void salts you find. To leave, we will need to complete the mini-quest. Read the journal beside the dead body. Then read the first clue. Activate the Torch of Morthal, the Torch of Falkreth next. The Torch of Nightgate Inn. Last is the Torch of Fort Dunstad. Pick up the Staff of Worms and resurrect the skeleton wearing a hood, laying inside a coffin. Take the key off them to loot the safe and read the next clue. Next, activate the Shrine of Verima and sleep in the bedroll next to the altar. Follow the video to loot the 3 soul gems needed. Once this is done, activate the soul gem holders and then the altar to complete the quest. Once completed, take any items you missed and travel back to Windhelm Stables to travel to Winterhold. Once in Winterhold, equip the Novice Mage Hood for extra magicka before speaking to Faralda to take her test. She will give you a random spell that you can buy from her. Cast the spell before heading to the college. Take a left and go inside the midden. Once inside, follow the path shown and let your follower aggro onto the Ice Wraith. Then head to the Atronach Forge. In the offering box, put 1 void salts, 1 broom, 1 greater or higher soul gem, and 1 orichalcum ingot. Pull the lever to produce a Staff of Storm Atronach. I gathered enough supplies for 2 staves in case extra firepower is needed. Once this is done, use the staff to help your companion kill the Ice Wraith. Travel to Honningbrew Meadery. Get on your horse and head east across the bridge. Then north up to the Ritual Standing Stone. Cast a Storm Atronach to distract the enemies and activate the stone. This stone allows you to resurrect any dead corpses within your general area to fight for you. Run away until you can wait. Then fast travel back to Whiterun stables. Pay to fast travel to Riften. Get on your horse and follow the map marker I placed to travel towards Day Spring Canyon. Once found, head inside and travel to Fort Dawnguard. Speak to Isran to get a quest to go to Dim Hollow Crypt. Travel to Whiterun stables, pay to travel to Dawnstar, and then ride along the road to the map marker. There is a path along the side of the mountain leading up to Dim Hollow Crypt. Once inside, use your Storm Atronach companion to fight while you go inside the tower to pull the lever. Use your ritual stone power to resurrect the dead vampires to fight for you, as you see fit.
起きろ。
Continue through the dungeon utilizing a mix of your companion, the ritual stone, and the staff of Storm Atronach as needed.
起きろ。 起きろ。
After running through the dungeon, you will find the puzzle to awaken Serana. Just push the altars towards the ends of the purple light as shown. Speak to Serana and then make your way out of the dungeon.
sent you here. I think... Why would someone who isn't... like me... Vampire. Yes. That's... But if you want to know the whole story... I was going to say... My family... By the way, my name is Serana. Good to meet you.
The gargoyles are tough, but utilizing your staff of Storm Atronach should defeat them. After that, exit the dungeon and travel to Castle Volkihar. Remember to talk to Uthgerd, telling her to wait outside. She might become aggro later on if you let her follow. Once inside, you just let the dialogue play out and accept Lord Harkon's gift.
I want to see you, my daughter. Must I really say the word so loud? Ah, if only your traitor mother were here. I would let her watch. Now tell me, who is this stranger you have brought into our home?
This is my safe.
For my daughter's safe, tell me, what is your name? I am Harkon. By now, my daughter with not. For centuries we lived here. You have. There is but I offer you my blood. Then you will. Perhaps you still need convincing. Behold the power! This is the power that I offer. Now, make your choice. Be still. I have a task. Good. Go and speak to Garen Marethi. Tell him it is time.
I hope people were able to find this video helpful. If you would like to see more content in the future, then feel free to subscribe.